Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle. So today we're going to be talking about April Lauren and her doing her half marathon. Like, comment and subscribe to see more videos like this. So here she's pretty much just doing her classic opening about living a little brighter every day.
April Lauren and I am on a journey to lose 200 pounds. In this video, we were talking about my first half marathon experience. The highs.
I'm expecting a fair amount of lows. A viewer went ahead and sent me a message about it, so I have a rough idea what this video is going to be about.
The lows, all of it.
So pretty much what this part's about, which I'm going to cut out, is that she wants to live a little brighter. She wants to improve her fitness, lose weight. She talks about how she ran her first 5k, but I'm not too sure if she 100% actually ran it. And to me, just in my opinion, 7 kilometers is like the minimum for a run. I don't think she was doing that. I think she was doing more like 5, maybe, yeah, probably 5 kilometers an hour. It looked more like a jog to me than an actual run that she was doing. So pretty much in this, she's talking about her sister. She's talking about how her boyfriend went ahead and got food poisoning, which is unfortunate. I know somebody that went ahead and got food poisoning, salmonella, and she went ahead and talked about how I think it was a couple of days before she went ahead and got food poisoning as well. But it's good that she is doing good now and that she can actually do the race. So here she's talking about, you know, her half marathon, and she's talking about how she got such a nice message from now a friend in Utah that would be willing to run with her. That's awesome. That's awesome to go ahead and actually have people like that in your life.
Let's talk about the race. So I signed up for the Canyon Half Marathon in Moab, Utah. When I first signed up, I didn't realize that there was a time cutoff.
So I got notified about a viewer in my last video about April Lauren about that there was a cutoff and there was an elevation.
Race gun fired and we were off. Starts with running up and then you loop back. When we ran back, there was like a, what is it called when there's a group of cars? Caravan. A caravan of race, like everything that was set up at the start, they followed the back. And because I was just barely faster than the pace,
this is why it would have been a great idea if April Lauren, instead of running on a flat surface, she had went ahead and done either an elliptical or a treadmill on incline.
And as I'm slowly moving along and I'm embarrassed because I'm huffing and puffing.
Well, when doing cardio, that's to be expected.
Didn't do any hydrating until we got
past that first really challenging for me time marker, which was at mile 4. And then
so no hydration. If you're running, you should, doesn't matter what weight you are, have a Powerade. The risk of bonking is very high.
the next was going to be at 7.
aid station. I just barely made the time cut off. It was rough. I had already started rock running. Instead of just running, I was like, okay, I need to walk and run. And my friend was so sweet. She was encouraging and she's like, okay, we're gonna run to there. And my mind was, I was just swirling, kept putting so much pressure on myself for the experience to be different than what it was. Passing that next aid station, I started getting little cramps, and I was.
This is another reason why having a Powerade is so important. Having carbs is so important when you're doing a race, because magnesium actually goes ahead and helps you. It helps you with the cramps, you know, before you start a race. April Lauren probably should have had magnesium supplements. You know, here in Australia we've got Boost, which is just a tablet that you drop in and then it dissolves. So she could have easily had something like that.
was trying to ignore it. I was pushing so hard.
If you're going to push harder, at least have some rock tape or kinesiology tape.
And all of my pushing just made things worse.
Well, this isn't a big surprise to me because I'm roughly 200 pounds and I've tried rowing before, and my joints, my shins end up hurting. So I can only imagine trying to do 21 kilometers and cramping up. I can walk that, but I for sure can't run, jog, and walk it at the same time.
We passed that next aid station, and somewhere between that aid station and the next,
my calves completely seized. I was mortified and in so much pain.
Yeah, I can only imagine. I mean, like, with this train that she was doing, she wasn't training to do 21 kilometers. You know, like, if you're going to do something that's 21 kilometers, you've got to at least do that 4 times a week. At least that's what I think.
I didn't even look around to enjoy the beauty.
It definitely is a very beautiful place. I'm sure that America's got a lot of beautiful places.
Essentially created, and the things that I neglected led to these horrible leg cramps.
Hopefully next time she'll go ahead and remember to go ahead and have magnesium on hand. You know, Voos, the ones I was talking about, has rock tape and has a Powerade.
And then that point of failure was my worst case scenario.
Yeah, no one wants to fail. This is why the most important thing to work on is when it comes to your dietary habits, because the lighter you are, the less likely you'll probably get these cramps.
It was the one thing I didn't want to happen,
Yeah, no one wants to be told that, you know, they've been disqualified. But things like this happen, and all we can do from it is learn.
Stopped being pulled off course, and yet I essentially made it so.
The worst thing had...
Yeah, she made it. You know, that's something to be proud of. You know, at least you did something. You know, most obese people probably wouldn't go ahead and do a half marathon.
Already happened. And so with that disappointment that I had felt also came relief.
Forward, I enjoyed the race so much.
That's good that she enjoyed it, even if she got taken off. You know, she went ahead and enjoyed it, and that's what should be like for everything. In this clip, April Lauren says how, you know, the only way to move is to move forwards, and that she thought her and her friend were the only people that were left, but there was actually one of the owners of the race actually going ahead and waiting. Thank you for watching my video. If you subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.